Would have been cooler if they had some more wall running stuff and acrobatic stuff and defense systems. See, this is a thing in the game. There's a lot of defense, like gauntlets they have to get through to get to a certain place. I know it's a bit gamey to have that. Like, here's the objective, and we have to go through these trials to this gauntlet. You know, it would have been cool. Like Indiana Jones, Last Crusade had it, where he's like going through the different steps to get to the Holy Grail. Why not in this? I don't know. See that sequence where all the buildings are crumbling and the sand is that's like one gauntlet to get to the Sands of Time. And it's like there's nothing else in between. There's like a little switch. You go to the secret compartment and then there's this one sequence. It would have been cool if there were like 2 or 3. And I think they actually were meant to have 2 or 3 sequences. But the problem is it probably cut it. I don't know why. For time? But yeah. Because they go, oh, down this hole is the Sands of Time. And I remember this line. It's guarded by a demon with spikes in his body. And I thought it'd be something like, you know, like this. No such luck. It's just the sand sequence from the trailer. And I'm like, what happened to the demon that was meant to be blocking this place? I mean, yeah? It just was missing that 110%, you know, that kind of oomph that you got out of, like, Pirates of the Caribbean. That just went overboard with, wow, what the heck is going on kind of thing. Would have liked more supernaturally kind of stuff. But what is in the movie is good. It may not be exactly the game put onto screen, but it's fun. If you can just go, look, this is an adaptation, alright? Doesn't have to be exactly the same. It's adapting a game into a movie, which is a lot different to adapting a book or anything else. You gotta just get the general feel of the game. And then you got it. Should have more of everything, really. More. Sequel! Alfred Molina as the Sheik character.
How did you do that?
He was welcome breath of foul air. What a man. He cracked me up. I laughed out loud in the movie because of him. That's what I like in an adventure movie. You know, you got your serious action sequence, and you can have a laugh at the same time, and it's a roaring adventure, and, you know, that's what I like. That's what I like, and Alfred Molina really delivered on it, and delivered some really cool lines, and he hates taxes. The princess character, in the trailers I was like, oh, I don't know.
Such a noble prince, leaping to assist the fallen beauty.
Who said you were a beauty?
There must be a reason why you can't take your eyes off me.
Maybe they just hired her because she kind of looks like the game character. But she acts like the game character. I don't know why they didn't call her Farah though. I mean, I'm like waiting for it, and they changed their name. They don't even use her name all that much, so why change it? Just call her Farah. Farah! They had a lot of homages, like some sequences from the game are basically in the movie. You just have to kind of go, oh yeah, that's like that sequence in the oh, so I see what they did there. So all in all, it was a good movie. It just needed a little bit more. But it did surprise me in parts, like how good it was. In parts that I thought, you know, I'll enjoy it, but it'll be kind of run-of-the-mill acting. But the acting was really good. So I was worried that the Prince Gyllenhaal, the guy who played him, was perfect. He was perfect for the role. He had that smart aleck, cracking wise. That was in the very first game. How he was, I am a prince of Persia, you know. And then he like get some sense knocked into him. Comes out of it a changed man at the end. All comes full circle, and it's all good, and it's all completed, and it's good encased into one story. I think they made it as one story in case it didn't shoot off as they would hope it would, which it might not. People might not like it, but I liked it, and I hope they make a sequel with the Duhaka. I'm not going to tell you what happens in the movie, but if you know the games, they could basically do the second game story. They didn't have exactly the same ending, because it's Hollywood, they have to have a Hollywood ending. But similar stuff happens that are in the first game. So it could lead, the consequences of the first game, leading into the second game. Same shit can happen. Hopefully more reversing of the... pressing the button. Press the button more.
My own eye, my own eye, my own eye, my own eye, my own eye.
Sequel! Go see the movie. I recommend it. You'll have fun. Catch you next time on a Topcats Lair or Lair whatever. Sail. And we must not let the dagger go into the sand thing, or else all badness will happen. Dustin. Whatever his name is. I have a problem with Hollywood.